Hello student, welcome back. Today I am going to start the new chapter. This is the first chapter. Okay, this is the for class 8 student. Okay, so again I am welcome to class 8 student. Today's topic is MS Access 2010. This is the first chapter. Okay, so let's start the MS Access class. In these chapters, what you learned, okay, the learnings objects is visible on your screen. See there the understanding what is the database, describing its elements. Okay, this is the first topic we learn inside this chapter. Okay, then the MS Access chapter. Okay, what is the database and describe the elements of database. This is the first thing. And second things, you learn about the types and the function of DBMS, right? And next is the define the database management system, means the DBMS, and enumerate its type. Okay, and the C, the next things is the describing the components of the MS Access 2010 interface, and last is create, open and save the database in MS Access 2010-20. Okay, so this is the objects, right? These all are the objects you all learn inside this chapter. So before we start these chapters, we little bit discuss about the MS Access. In the previous classes, you already learned MS Access, right? So again I am discuss very shortly. So MS Access is a one type of application software. Okay, MS Access is a application software. It is used to create a database software. Okay, MS Access is used to create a database software. So what is the database? This is the first topic. You see, this is the first topic. What is the database? See, a database is a area where all the information is stored. In the very shortly, a database is a examples of raw materials. Okay, a database is a raw materials. See, this is the database definitions, you see, and here also a data is a collection of fact and the figure. Okay, if you look around you will notice that the data is being maintained and the process everywhere. At home, your mother maintained the account of monthly expenditure. Your school maintain the data of schools, personal details, academics result, co-curricular activities, and the fee account. So this is the example of database. Understood? This is the definitions and this is the examples of in our daily life. Okay, in your mother maintain the accounts, monthly expenses. This is a one type of database. And the other hand, the school maintain the students records, their names, age, okay, everything, and the results also. And the other hand, co-curriculum activities also. Okay, and the other hand, one more examples are there. In the grocery store, the grocery maintain the records, item stock and the item sold and so on. It's simple item data has to be maintained everywhere. This is the data is then the process to produce the relevant and the useful information. Means this is the examples of the database. This is the definitions I already told. A database is a collections of raw facts. Okay, means the information. Okay, there are many examples are there. See, this is your mother maintain the accounts. Okay, monthly expenses, this is the one examples. Other examples I already told, your school maintain the student records. Okay, and the one more example, see here, a grocery store maintain the all the records of their items, whatever their stock or sold. Okay, these all things is the examples of database. Okay, again I am explain from the beginning. A database is a collection of information, raw facts and information. For example, in schools, student name, class, roll number, section, these all are information you store in a particular area. This is called the database. And suppose, see, here is a one pictures. In a picture you see there is a many books are there. Okay, suppose there are many books are there. These all books information where you store. This is the machine, this is the computer. Okay, this is the machine, and there you store in a computer, and this machine means this database files is used to maintain the all the data and information. So which software is used to store the data information? MS Access. See, this is the chapter I already told. MS Access is a chapter where you store the all the data and information. Is that clear? So MS Access is a one type of database management software. Okay, MS Access is a database management software, means the DBMS. You see, the definition part is completed. Okay, so what is database? Database is a information row. Okay, row informations. Okay, for examples I told student name, class, roll number and all. And next you see the types of database and their functions. You see, you all of you follow your book. You see, here is the one more things is here, database and these elements are there. See, you go through your book. A database is a organize the collections of the related data. So all of you underline, this is a very important line. Okay, a database is a organize the collection of related data. Suppose the question is arise, what is the database? So all of you underline this one if you think this is the definitions. Okay, you all of you note down in your copiers because this is a very important line. Okay, it is database information. Again I told database means the information. Okay, so here is the see, a database information is collect and organized in such a way so that it can be the easily retrieved at any time and in the any form. Okay, so suppose very simple examples I will say. Okay, suppose there are the many informations are there. Okay, so if you arrange the information in a order, suppose pen, pencil, book, okay, box. If you arrange in a order, okay, if you arrange all the items in a order, then in your future you easily get all the information. If you not arrange the data, okay, in a order, then you face the problem. Why? Because the data is here and there. Okay, and the time of your requirement, the data is not visible or not available in your storage area. So in a case of we want to store the data and information, so you use the MS Access software. Means MS Access is the best and one of the most important platform where you store all the informations. Okay, let's see the examples. Say examples. For example, the name of the contact number. Okay, suppose sometime you maintain a diary and you written the names of the person and their contact number. See, here is a one example. The name, contact number, and the people are the arranged alphabetically in the contact, the folder of the mobile phone, which make the earlier to search for the number, the specified person. Okay, the data is a database. It is also need to be the update regularly so that the information retrieved is up to date. This database is an electronic filing system which is the fast and efficient. This data is then the process to produce the related useful information. Okay, so see in this paragraph we learn the first part is the definition, right, and the second part and from there also means the first paragraph you learn the examples of the database, means how to use the database, right? So in this paragraph, the database definition you already explained, and the second part the real life example. One more example I want to share with you. In your mobile, okay, nowadays all the people should use a mobile. Sometimes suppose you want to call your friends, okay, but you forget his mobile number, but you save the numbers in your mobile. Then how you search? You search in the your mobile from the storage area, and there you notice there all the numbers is saved in the alphabetically order, right? Why it is alphabetically in order? Because user can easily search the data in a order, right? In a order means the a b c d in a order, in the ascending order, right? So this is the very benefit, and you are benefited also. So this is the one examples of database. This is the real life examples, and I hope you all of you understood the definition of the database and their function and the uses. Okay, next things we are going to explain. I would like to explain the contents of the three elements in the database files. There are mainly three elements are there, okay? Table, field and records. Okay, what is the table, what is the field and what is the record, we explain. Okay, see, all of you keep in your mind there are the three main elements of the database. Okay, the first is the table, right? Second is the field and third is the record. You all of you underline, this is a very important line. Okay, so how many elements of the database? There are three elements. First is the table, second is the field, third is the record, right? And how many questions? There, the first question, what is the database? Their first question. Second questions, how you use the database. The third questions are there, the how many elements are there. Mainly in these two paragraph you learn there are three questions are there. So, okay, definition part, uses and the elements of the DBMS, right? Next, okay, see, this is the table part, table. Okay, so how you use the table and what is the table you going to learn. Okay, so you all of you go through your book. Okay, see, this is the table definition. First, what is the table? A table is the primary unit of storage of data in a database. The data is in a table is organized in the in the form of the row and records, and the column is called field. Also, a database might contain the multiple table which are the further related to each other. Tables store the data that are user to need the access. Table might also have the contents attached to them which regulate the entry of the data into a table. And for here is an example. Okay, you see here is the what is the table? Is the table related of the table you all of you learned in your previous classes. See, what is the table? Table you all of you seen in Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word. You all of you learn about the table. I hope all of you remember about the table. What is the table? It means the table is created, okay, with the help of row and the columns. You see, in the table, a data is the table is organized in the form of row and column. So group of row and column together make a one table. And you see here is the important thing. Okay, you see the data is a table is organized in the form of rows called the records. Means the row is refers to records and columns is called what? Fields. Okay, So this group of row and column together merge and make a one table, and each tables there is a one box, means this box means one box is there. This box is called the cell. You already learned in your previous classes. Okay, now you see, next we are going to explain with the example. See the examples. You see the student name, their roll numbers, marks, percentage, storage the form of row and columns. These all are the important things. So, okay, you want to store the data or information in your table. See, practically we will explain. See, suppose in a table, suppose there are a table. Okay, in a table you want to store the student name, their roll number, their marks and percentage. Okay, you want to store the data, student name, student roll, student marks and their percentage in Microsoft Access, means the MS Access. Before we start the class, we already explained MS Access is a database software. So let's how we use the table. In a table, use first the table you written the student name, next is the student roll number you written, next is the marks, and after this the percentage you written. After written, you will save your table, right? Just save your table. So what is the use of this table? The use of table to enter the data, enter the information, okay, in database file, right? And see the next things. You see, this is the one example. So there you see field, you already learned. You see here is the see the rows called the record and column is called the field. So it is the, we know the rows is called the records. See, this is the row, you see this is the record, and you see this is the field, this is called the column, right? This is the column part, this column is called the field, and this is the row part, this is called the record. And you see we are written here student roll number 1 2 3 4, whatever the roll numbers are there, at the student name and the student marks, and you see the next is the student percentage. So in this way, okay, you store the any data in a table, right? And you all of you think see, this is a very important thing, world wave. Okay, this world wave, sometimes we get the questions from this part also. So don't ignore this part, because this is a very important things in the every chapters it, it is there. Okay, so you go through it, very important thing. Let's see. Constrainting conditions that the field in the table have to increasing data's entries of a specified type only and examples, marks of the student can only be the numerical value. The field will be accept a text input. Okay, and see we already completed this part, right? And second things is the field, right? This is the field. What is the use of this field? Okay, see we already learned the field is called the column. A field is a area, means that this title is called the field, right? We have written already student name or roll number, marks and percentage. Let's see. A field is a column inside a table that contain only one specified categories of information. It is the smallest logical structure of the storage in a database. For examples, you see with the examples you written, roll number is the field, okay, containing only the roll numbers. See the roll numbers only contain what? Only the roll numbers it is contained, okay, and the other things is the name, okay, student name, see the name, only the name content, and the next is the marks, only the marks is contained, right? So in this way field, record store all the records, and the rest all things we explain in the next video. And I hope you all of you understood. Okay, so you all of you student, you go through your book, and I some important questions I already discussed. I hope you all of you understood. So thank you all of you. Take care and bye bye. Thank you all of you.